Looks like a 540. Tracks about right, huh? This is an '01 customer car, obviously. BMW E39 540i, titanium silver with a black interior and 6 forward gears and 146,000 miles. We did seat twist. Mike did the seat twist today on the driver's seat. The bottom cushion was all hosed, and then the cables for the backrest were also too short. So that's fixed, done very well. Now the next two things, he said, scan the computers. I get an intermittent ABS light and an intermittent check engine light. Well, I scanned it initially, and there were no codes stored in the DME and just one in the ABS module, and that was for some recirculating pump communication. I don't even know what that means, so I'm gonna have to do some research on the code. Check control, we had a reverse light out, we had a high beam light out, we got fog lights out. So I replaced the bulbs for the high beam and the reverse light. The fog lights, this thing has an aftermarket M5 bumper on it, of course it does, with all the trims painted body color, which is funny. But those original factory connectors do not plug in to the M5 fog lights, so that explains the fog light code. There's nothing else in check control. But I'm about to go hook up ISTA or PA soft again, see what the DME's bitching about. If it's writing if it's turning the check engine light on, it's got to write a code somewhere. So we'll see what that is. Mike and Gary are picking up the Imola M5. It got an alignment today. The other Imola M5 with a sport interior, they dug out the brake lines, replaced all 4 brake lines at the calipers today. We've got to do the 2 shorty lines now, which sucks. And I'm out tomorrow on business, so here's how things look at the shop. I gotta go get unlocked and move this pig in. That doesn't get old. Look at that. Jeez, the Ferrari looks orange in comparison. They're very different reds. I didn't quite realize how much more orange and just brighter the Ferrari is in comparison to the BMW. The BMW's got some gray, it's got some blue in it. It's just a darker color. Getting home early today. We got a FOC club meet today, debuting. My dad, he's a board member now, and they appointed him to be a board member to redo the website and to totally change the way that club members interact with the FOC San Diego chapter. So we're going to get a demo of the new product tonight. Good morning. It is not morning, it's Tuesday. Tuesday night still. And I got up to the shop today. We worked on a bunch of little projects and then annoyingly had to run some errands. When we have to run errands in Escondido, that kind of just kills a bunch of time, because anywhere you go in Escondido, you go through 4,600 stoplights and 4,300 of them are red for like 5 minutes. So that was annoying, but we got an alignment done on the Imola car today. It drives significantly better. The front toe was way out of whack after I replaced the tie rods, as you'd expect. We still have a drivability issue. When the car's on the highway and you take the steering wheel and you move it around a little bit, you get a lot of this. You get a lot of body roll. And I'm really struggling with what's causing that right now. And that sounds like something that'd be easy to diagnose. But we've replaced the front struts, the front thrust arms, the straight arms, the curved arms, the tie rods, outer and inner, idler arm, pitman arm, idler arm bushing, front links, literally everything in the front suspension with the exception of the springs themselves. We did the pads, all the hardware, like the spring pads, I mean, all of the hardware and the nuts and just everything in the front's been done. In the rear, the wheels are nice and tight. There's no obvious tears and bushings or anything that I've witnessed so far. We had the subframe loose and dropped and then torqued back to spec. We did diff bushings. We rebuilt the drive shaft, new clutch, brand new Michelin Pilot Sport tires. All the wheels are tight on the car. The bearings sound good, and you move the wheel and it rolls like a General Motors product would, like an American car would. And we've got to get back up on a lift and figure out what's going on. The rear links are good. The sway bar brackets are good. The sway bars are not cracked. Nothing obvious in the chassis. The car was able to be aligned straight. So I'm going to put a few more miles on it, kind of get some more feel for what's going on, and really dig into anything that connects the body to the road and see what the hell's going on with this. Because I've driven 55 E39 M5s and none of them have felt like this. So You know, everything else feels great. The engine, the transmission, the driveline, everything feels fantastic until you kind of put the car into a corner with a little bit of speed. Nothing crazy, like going 45 miles an hour around a medium corner in third gear. DSC's coming on. I could do that on my car at 60 and DSC wouldn't come on. So we'll figure it out. Otherwise, today worked on Phil's 01540. We did the seat twist repair, some codes. It's the tank venting valve that tripped the check engine light. And then whatever I mentioned before, the recirculating pump for the ABS lights, which is weird. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But Kenan just stopped by to pick up a few things. He's actually moved into his own place. We'll get updates from him later. Not too far away. Anyways, tonight after the shop, we did an FOC board meeting to look at the new website and get a demo of that product. It looks fantastic. It's going to go live in about 10 or 12 days. Got back here, gave Mike the tour of Shop Monkey as we're really switching to that full-time tomorrow. I'm out of the shop tomorrow. Got some business up in Los Angeles I'm going to tend to. I will definitely be filming some of that. I'll talk to you guys then on Wednesday. Good night.